characters quickly. So we have Anti.
Who also is a kind of a character master himself.
Yeah, he literally goes random a lot. So we have Anti playing his Acid Rainbows again. And this is the first time we're seeing Olympia. Now,
yeah, I'm a big fan of how Olympia looks, although
yes.
I don't really know how she plays very well.
Honestly, Olympia is the closest thing you're going to get to a traditional FGC fighter.
Okay.
Olympia plays like a Showdown. If you know what that archetype means, where you're going for a lot of like anti-airs with your up B, and you're going for different things like that.
Okay.
She somewhat fits the boxer archetype, except instead of like Ash, who's really fast, she's slower and hits like a tank.
Ooh, and it looked like that up air sent downward. That was really cool.
And that kick, if you'd not gone out of it, that kicks at the very end sends you really far out. So I've seen things like up tilt, like up B, and just kills really early. You think even like the Mii brawler, like weird floating kick gets out. Olympia will also be setting up some fields of play. You'll see she's got that projectile like a Shoto does. It's like the similar as like a Ryu fireball. But when she puts out a field, she can either choose to explode the field when the opponent's in it, or if she just controls the zone in the field. Uh-oh, gets parried again. If she controls the zone while she's in that field, she can actually cancel her attacks. And so you can cancel attacks similar to like Lucario or that kind of thing. But it only works if you're in it, and it's not a huge area, so you need to decide, do I want it off stage to use it for its explosive properties, or on stage to use it for that kind of thing.
Oh, and that was a focus punch.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a focus attack.
Literally focus attack. That's why I'm saying she's very much the Shoto, your Ken and Ryu archetypes.
Oh, man. I do not like that. I hated fighting against Ryu in Smash 4.
I will say she's much slower than a lot of the other workshop characters. But
oh, yeah, she's exciting to watch, and so is Ryu, and so are them. I just hated fighting against them.
Yep. She's slow, but she really makes you second guess, like, when is that stuff going to happen to me?
Right. Oh, and there's that focus attack once again. And so she shoots out this neutral special, I'm guessing. And
I don't
there's a
remember
crystal
neutral
that
special or side special, but yeah. So she can either tap B to like trap the person slightly, or she can hold it to explode it, like I was talking about.
Right.
It also sends that field where I was saying you can like do attack cancel kind of stuff. Because it's so small, it doesn't come into play super often. I think she's a pretty strong character even without it.
Right, and also it's got a lot of counterplay to it. If the opponent even touches the crystal once with an attack, that field breaks down. Oh, the trade! This is a really close game. Both these players are at definite kill percents right now.
Now that I've explained Olympia for a bit, we can talk about the game like a normal set again. Because we've already had an Acid Rainbows. If you weren't there for that, Acid Rainbows plays fairly fundamental. Most of her attacks do what you expect a general attack to do. But she does have a trap that sets up, and Rain that does some damage over time.
Oh, and there's that screw attack kill off the top.
Yep, it's a screw attack into a final kick that sends the person off to the side. And so I've actually seen some crazy, like, suicide screw attack things where you go way off and hit them at, like, 40%.
Wow.
But because it's got a pretty strong base knockback.
And I'm seeing, like, a little bit of trouble killing from Acid Rainbows. Is that because Olympia is really heavy, or is that because the strong attacks don't really actually kill very well?
I think it's just because it's Olympia's, or Slimepuffin's just doing a really good job on defense and not getting hit by a lot of the strong attacks.
Well, I saw him get a forward strong at 155%, and Olympia lived.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Olympia is heavy, but not
ridiculously.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and there's the freeze. Oh, and the reverse angle flipper on that. Was that a fair?
I think you just literally got the like reverse hitbox fair.
Wow, that was
that's
very
not what
strong.
that fair usually does.
Yeah. Wow.
Slimepuffin's nodding yes. He's like, all according to plan. That's
this is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. I definitely meant to get the reverse hitbox unfair there.
Easy. All right, and so we are going into game 2. This is on Air Armada. Something that, you know, I think is going to really benefit the fact that Acid Rainbows had trouble killing that last game.
Yeah, and like Acid Rainbows actually does have some pretty strong smash attacks. I just think he's having trouble linking into them.
Right, and this is winner's quarterfinals right now.
Yep. These are top players for this currently.
The winner of this will go on to fight either Penguin, MK Strom, or MK Strom. So
if this is winner's quarters, winner of this makes top 8.
Yep, makes top 8 on winner's side, which is very, very good considering how much money's on the line here on our nice little side event. Oh, the call out. Okay, so you got anti-airs, but how about Acid Rainbow? She got anti-airs.
How about a PK anti-air?
Oh.
Oh,
wow.
I made the joke work. Ooh, okay. I was wondering if we'd see a little bit more of that. That just takes a lot of startup, and so it's not as useful. Like, it's useful for a trap, but I think it's honestly more useful to threaten the trap, if that makes sense.
Right. Wow, and Slimepuffen's just kind of all over him right now.
I feel like Slimepuffin's combo game is very nuanced already. A lot more than you'd expect from a workshop character.
Not only that, but Olympia's pretty new. The reason I didn't really know much about her is because she came out within 2 weeks.
It's been within like a month or maybe a little bit more than that, yeah.
Yeah, one of the newer characters on this list of 16 that we have, and Slimepuffen already using his ability to learn characters like to the extreme.
Has played Ryu in Smash 4 or Ultimate.
I'll have to ask him later.
Is he's already doing a lot of the same stuff we see like good players of those characters do.
And just PK Anti is just having a hard time actually finding anything that will
stuns
actually
him with the gem and then hits the forward air.
Yeah.
Like I said, Olympia, her big thing is that she will take you for a ride and hit you like a truck. So
yeah, and I think PK Anti needs to do a good job of just hitting the crystal, like getting rid of that field.
So that's what we're seeing with I've entirely blanked on what I was going to say. What we're seeing with Acid Rainbows is that she's killing off the top more. That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
And so I don't know if that's just a her thing or if that's going on, but it seems like he's finding an easier time killing off the top instead of off the sides.
Which is really interesting considering like the forward air and back air are pretty strong moves with sweet spots on them. It's just the Olympia just being apt to die off the top a little bit more. Oh, there's a sweet spot back air, and wow, that was a steal.
Yep. That was a steal. That's also, we just hadn't seen a whole lot of the sweet spots on the back air and forward air before, which is why I think it wasn't that Olympia, or it wasn't that Acid Rainbow's struggles killing, but it was that he just couldn't find those kills.
It was that
he was getting a lot more
Slimepuffen was DIing well, and that you know, you just weren't finding the confirms that you needed for PK Anti.
Man, the damage from Cloud is actually so quick. Even if you're only in for a couple seconds, you're already getting like 6 to 8%.
Wow. And it's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't really do any sort of like physical like indication.
So you don't realize.
Yeah.
It's like getting hit by fox lasers.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, oh, whatever. And then you're like, oh, shoot, I took 30%. Oh, no.
And there you go. So now he hit the crystal, got rid of it. He needs to do that more, in my opinion. He needs to, whenever there's that crystal out on the field, PK Anti needs to get rid of it. It's kind of like dealing with a Maple Lily.
Looks like PK Anti's feeling a lot more comfortable right now, too. Movement's a little bit cleaner. I think PK Anti's a lot, like, going for certain things a lot more, too. Like, he feels more comfortable in, like, what are my bread and butters against this character weight, against this, like, whatever.
Ooh,
that was weird. So,
is that an up special that was going sideways in that, from Acid Rainbows there, that, like, black outline silhouette?
That was her counter. That was her down special.
Okay, so Olympia did the screw attack through the counter, and then the final hit went through it. That's crazy.
That was weird. I'm now second guessing. It might be side special. It's one of
either way,
specials,
it had super armor of some sort that either ran out right when the last move came out from the screw attack, or got broken by the last move of the screw attack.
I think it's just a timer thing.
Okay.
So I think it was just, it was a weird interaction. That happens. I want to see a combo into the screw attack. I think it looks so sick when that happens.
Yeah, Slimepuffen looking to get this crystal out, and just that was just kind of a raw call out from Slimepuffen.
Yeah, that was straight up. You're gonna jump over me. I'm taking you for a ride now.
No overheads for you.
All right.
All right, gets the freeze.
Gets the stun too. Still carrying it. All right, gets hit out of that.
Oh, and then the call out of his own. So that's something that PK Anti did on the last game as well.
Yep.
He's just catching Slimepuffen coming in overhead and throwing out that up strong and killing really early with it, too.
Falls out. I don't think it would have killed, but he certainly would have been set up for an edge guard situation.
And this is a really scary spot if you're PK Anti. This is your winner's life.
Hits him. Okay.
Oh! Living and does not get the field.
I don't think Anti can take any more like strong attacks.
Right.
Not only that, but his life has been saved now twice for just falling out of the up special, the screw attack.
And so Rivals ASDI is really interesting where like Maple up air, for example, is a good comparison. The more percent you have on you, the easier it is to SDI out of it.
That was the down special where he above you hits you just a little bit with some like acid rain stuff.
Oh, and there it is.
So
was that a canceled screw attack? It looked like that was the last hit of that.
I think that's just one of the regular aerials.
Okay.
Yep.
So Slimepuffen takes it. Yeah, that was very close.